National Geographic did a study to figure out who Americans would trust more in the case of an alien invasion. Who would handle the situation better? And I think unsurprisingly, 65% of their respondents say that they would rather have Obama handle the situation as opposed to Mitt Romney. Now, you got to keep in mind that the people who participated in this survey are most likely those who read or watch National Geographic. Thus, most of them are probably liberals.
Well, you might think that, they have things like, I don't know, they like science maybe, because that's what
science.
National Geographic does.
Yes.
They cover science and they
Right.
cover policy and space and all kinds of cool geeky things. So yeah, I would think cool geeky people would rule for somebody who is going to be kind of the geek. And Obama has sort of proved himself to be the geek in chief, I think.
Right. I think the key word there was science.
Yes.
So whenever I think of science, I usually don't follow that word with conservative. No. Just because usually conservatives are not huge fans of science.
I'd say they're actively, aggressively anti-science,
Yeah, exactly,
actually.
exactly. So it doesn't surprise me that National Geographic fans voted in the way that they did. But let's just talk about how Mitt Romney would react if there were an alien invasion. Like, what would Mitt Romney do?
I have a feeling that he would probably be something like, President George Bush, sitting there reading My Pet Goat for minutes at a time. I think that he would be stunned. This is, of course, totally guessing. I don't know Mr. Romney personally, but I would think that he would be completely unable to react, because the idea of there actually being aliens outside of his religious-centric universe, that would be completely blow away any structure that he had for his world. It would blow his mind.
I think Mitt Romney would first and foremost blame Obama for the alien invasion. And then he would talk to Republicans to see what their thoughts are on the invasion, and then somehow say something that conflicts with what his initial statement was.
Well, and then he would say, well, whatever it was, that's what we're going to go with. Whatever I said, I believe, but this is what I believe now. Yeah. And then if it goes to the Republicans then to decide what kind of action to take, it probably would go the way of all sci-fi movies, at least those from the 50s and 60s, where immediately the military advocates for bombing the heck out of everything. Just throw everything, all nuclear missiles, right at it, even if it destroys the Earth in the process.
Also, how excited and happy, how much of a redemption would it be for Dennis Kucinich if there was an alien invasion?
Poor Dennis Kucinich. I know, I feel bad for her. But that's true, and it would be interesting. I know that I like to look at this stuff too, and I have seen some speculation online about, well, gosh, what if there were an alien invasion? And one of the most informed opinions I saw was that, well, if there's an alien invasion, then we are probably toast, because if they have the technological advancement in order to come all the way here looking for us, it isn't because they want to be friends.
Yeah, meanwhile, we're sitting here questioning whether there is extraterrestrial existence.